Hi, my friends. We are talking about coordinate grids. So this should be a review because we did it in September. But let's take our notes again because we're in line with our book. So we have our coordinate plane. Okay, and that's just the grid containing two number lines that intersect in a right angle at 0. Or what else do we call that? The origin. Good. So the origin is 0, 0. We know that one. We love that one. We have our x-axis. It's always the horizontal. We have our y-axis. It is always our vertical. Let's see, what else? We have 4 quadrants now because you're sophisticated math students. So I'll do this in a different color. So we have quadrant 1, and we do these in Roman numerals, which I'm not really sure why, but this is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay? We have talked about that in quadrant 1, you're going to have a positive by a positive. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, I guess you can. Ordered pair. And so an ordered pair is in your definitions, but of a number is the given coordinates that locate a point on the coordinate plane. So it will always be, and this is the most important part, x, comma, then y. So next we have, so if we go over in this plane, the x-axis is actually working into the negative, and then the y-axis is positive. So it's helpful to remember those. In quadrant 3, the x-axis is negative, but the y-axis is also negative. And then in quadrant 4, the x-axis is positive, and the y-axis is negative. So you can see that these two are flip-flops of each other, and quadrant 1 and 3 are flip-flops of each other. So I'm going to erase this. This is in your workbook too, so if you want to take the definitions out of there instead of using the video, you can do that. But to plot a point is what we say. So to plot a coordinate pair, you're going to go your x first, then your y. We can have our hashtags. So let's say we're going to do 0, positive 2. We're going to stay here for the x-axis, and we're going to go up 1, 2. And for now, if you want, you can do this so that we can kind of check our work. Let's do another one. Let's do a -3 and a -5. So for that one, I'm going to go over first 3 spots because it's always x, then y. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go down 5 because it's a -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that pair is -3, -5. Okay? They also want us to talk about reflecting a point. And so that is just the opposites. So if I reflect point, yeah, it's almost like we create a rectangle. So let's forget about the 0, 2, and let's reflect the -3, -5. Well, to reflect it in this quadrant, it's going to be a +3, +5. Sorry, that looks like a negative there. So we're going to go up 3 over 5. Need another hashtag. Oh, am I off a little bit? I'm off a little bit. These should line up. This is when you need graph paper. Sorry. If I reflect quadrant 3 into 4, this would be a +3, -5. So 1, 2, 3, -5. And if I reflect that up, it would be a +3, +5. Oh, that's why I'm not quite 5. So if you look, this would become a rectangle.